Hi class. Usually people don't watch this orientation video, hence I have not made one this week. But I think that this is going to be really useful for you because of the unique circumstances that are going to affect the way that you complete the assignments for the next few weeks in comparison to what the LED majors are going to be doing because they're doing their practicum experience. So let's take a look at weeks 9 through 12. I'm going to focus mostly on week 9 because that's what you're on right now. So number 1, watch the orientation video, which is this. Number 2, you're going to complete a classroom technology inventory. Now, this looks unique for you guys, so you're non-practicum students, except if you are an LED major and you happen to be in this section, then you're going to follow this other side. Okay, so basically you're going to contact a special ed teacher, not early childhood, because that wouldn't really help you that much. You're going to contact a special ed teacher either at a private or public school, it doesn't matter which one, and you're going to just do a little interview. And it explains that more here, and it explains how you're going to report it and submit the URL to Gradebook. So I'll let you read through that in more detail. Now, the next thing you're going to do is create a methods table. The methods table is their literacy methods, so different ways to teach literacy lessons to students. This is really common nationwide in elementary schools, and it's really emphasized here in Utah especially. So that's why we're focusing this lesson, these next few weeks on literacy methods. So if you scroll to the bottom of this page, all of the literacy methods are listed here. You can choose any of them, but I'm going to recommend that you choose one of these. So number 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I think that those are the most, it's most natural to use technology to enhance those types of lessons. That's my opinion though. If you don't agree, that's fine. You can choose one of the other ones. You can also, if you're not familiar with any of these methods, I would highly recommend just Google searching it because, like I said, they're used nationwide. There are a lot of really good resources out there to further explain the method. It's just different ways to teach kids how to read and write. Okay, so you're going to choose 3 of those, list them in a table that looks similar to this, and then fill out these 3 columns. And please, 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 like it says in the directions here, be thorough in your description of what the teacher's doing, the student's doing, and then how you're going to integrate the technology. And make sure that it's an effective use. I will be looking over them, that's why you're submitting them this week, so that I can give you feedback and say whether or not it's a good idea to do it that way. Okay, so then and then you'll do the week 9 video reflection, and those are listed in the section 5 reflections page, and just read the description here, and you will post to that discussion and it'll be up shortly. And note that those are actually going to, the deadline for that is going to extend into week 10 just because of this last week's circumstances. Okay, so something you can look forward to is next week you're going to actually write up the plan from one of the methods of the 3 that you list in your table. And then the following week, week 11, you're going to implement this lesson not necessarily into a classroom, but you'll implement it with a group of children or with 1 or 2 or more children that are elementary aged. So I would like you to think about who you could use to implement this lesson. It could be niece or nephew, it could be children from your bishopric members or anything like that. So be thinking ahead on that, and that's actually what you're going to reflect on. So I hope this helps. Email me if you've got any questions.